Hey, it's been a long time since I've sat down to do one of these. I've been busy with school, a lot of classwork. I'm a studio art major, and studio art means I'm effectively spending 6 hours a week in class for each of my studio classes. And then on top of those 6 hours for most of the classes, about an additional 10 hours every week doing work. My American art history class doesn't take up that much time, but it is really, really interesting. If you happen to go to ODU and you're an art major, definitely take a class with Robert Vitovich. He is a great, great teacher. It was my birthday this past Wednesday, November 9th. I turned 23. I love my birthday, so I decided to take myself out to the movies and I went to see the Rum Diary. It was abysmal. I will put up a second video where I'm drinking this glass of alcoholic eggnog as I talk about what was wrong with it. But what have I been doing with my time? Ignoring, the 2 entire days out of 7 where I'm doing classwork. I'm in 3 different art classes. Relief print, so woodcut or lino cut. We're also doing calligraph. My second class is metal craft. Jewelry making, so I'm making a lot of little things out of copper and other metals. And my third class is drawing studio, where I just get to draw comics, which is cool. And I made this woodcut. It is of a Grim Reaper character of mine, Sculby. And there is his genial side and his vicious, killer Grim Reaper side. Genial side and vicious killer side. Every year I do a journal comic. The pages don't start posting until the first Monday after the last day of the comic. Like this page from June 11th. I'll post a link to the comic in the description. In addition to posting comic pages, I post little doodles and drawings that take me like 30 minutes to do. Like this one of 2 of my characters from cinema, also from cinema characters, and I'm open for commissions. I've had a lot of time to do reading, which is nice. I've missed just taking the time to sit down and read anything. Books I've recently read, or am reading, or have reread include Perfume, The Story of a Murderer by Patrick Suskind, The Rum Diary by Hunter S. Thompson, biography of Charles Adams, biography of Will Eisner. The Adams biography is really great if you like The New Yorker or you want to learn anything about The New Yorker's comics, because it kind of goes through the history of The New Yorker, how they would price things, and it's nice to see what was an acceptable comic artist's life and living, as opposed to the Eisner biography where he worked for comic books, which were considered really lowbrow and an unacceptable form of art. So seeing the differences with how these 2 artists lived and what they had to go through for about the same period of time is really, really interesting. I have a second Twitter account where I'm talking about the books I'm reading. So I've been talking about the Adams book. I will soon be starting American Psycho by Bret Easton Ellis. I've seen the movie a bunch of times, so I think it'll be interesting to read the book. I recently finished reading Habibi. This book was so fucking gorgeous. Reading it kind of made me not want to draw because I don't have the patience for what Thompson does. I aspire to having the patience to do really, really gorgeous and magnificent work that inspires others. ODU had John Waters here as a speaker. It was amazing. I was able to pick up 2 of Waters' books. The Crackpot, The Obsessions of John Waters. I'm a signed copy of his more recent book, Role Models. I like books. Books. Back at the end of October, I hung out at Survive Norfolk. I took some pictures. You can look at more of these photos over on my Flickr. Put a link here. And you can also find the link down there, because I like to not click links in the middle of videos. Bye! Oh, I guess there's the obvious that I cut off all my hair.